Hello and welcome to another BWhack review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Joey Logano's AAA Insurance Texas win from 2025. This is another Premier Elite, so you can see the giant Premier Elite box with the gold chrome foil logo. Elite Premier Edition, 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 and you of course have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. They made a total of 50 of these. They seem to be disappearing more and more lately. Like, they seem to still offer them for wins, but that's about it at this point. Here is the car itself. 20 years of trying, 20 years of frustration. AAA finally won a race in NASCAR. And I'm not exaggerating. This was literally AAA's first win in 20 years in NASCAR. And it seems like they celebrated that by immediately leaving. Because as you can see, like, there's a AAA logo on the B post here. For the 2026 cars for Logano that they've revealed already, well, they revealed the Shell Penzo and the Hunt brothers, it is gone. So, did they leave? Did they win one race and then just like, all right, guys, done, bye. We did it, we're out. It is also funny that that's been 2 years straight that the Texas winner, the sponsor, has gone, or it was their final race and they just disappeared after that. Because it happened with Hooters in 2024 with Chase Elliott, and now this one looks like AAA's gone. We might still end up seeing them on the Napa car once, because, you know, the Napa car runs all the different, like, side sponsor cars a lot, and one of them they've run the last couple years has been a AAA batteries car, which is really funny that they're actually just called AAA batteries, because it's car batteries, but AAA, that's just really funny. Anyways, this, of course, just comes with some stuff. You got your little Elite Premier car cover, you got your race-winning sticker, you've got your race-winning stat card, if you want to see that. And you have your Elite Premier certificates of authenticity and such. I'm glad he finally wanted this just to finally get this paint scheme produced. Because this was the third year straight of this white AAA car, and this is the only time it's ever gotten produced. It was driving me insane. Like, the AAA car, the scallop car, got made for all of those years. It only didn't get made for Joey like in like 2013 and then like 2020. All those years made. Then they finally in 2023 have a brand new paint scheme, a brand new white paint scheme. It looks pretty neat. It's simple, but it works. And they offered both the AAA and the Auto Club version in 2023, both fully DNP'd. Then 2024, not even offered. Now 2025, still not even offered. So luckily, he won and we got it made. Because this was definitely one of those sponsors everyone believed was cursed. This one more rightfully so. Like, I've said before, I hate some of the, like, a car will run for, like, half a season. It'll be like, oh, it's cursed. It's over. Like Kyle's Zone car. I still have the people that act like Kyle's Zone car is cursed. No, Kyle is cursed. But this one at least had some, like, merit behind it just because it's, they've literally been in the sport for 20 years. Their first race in the sport or in the Cup Series anytime recently was Carl Edwards in 2005. So 2005, 2025, finally won a race. Like, I even believe this one could be cursed. Because even when he won, like, he made one of the most amazing passes for the lead I've ever seen. Which for some reason doesn't get talked about more. I don't know if it's because, like, Logano, but it was an amazing pass where Michael McDowell blocked him all the way to on the apron into the inside wall. While Logano was under him. And Logano just did not back down. Like, you tried to play like chicken with the one guy that will not back down from that. And he didn't, so they eventually finally came back up on the track. Logano got to the lead. Then Michael McDowell made himself look like a moron when he just wrecked himself running in third at that point. Instead of just, still pushing his car that much like he was going to do anything. Like, dude, at that point, you've already lost the race. Just get a nice top 5 finish. But no, he wrecked himself. And then caution, and that was when I was me like, oh, here's how the AAA car loses. But nope, it won. Then I was sitting there waiting for the post-race inspection to happen because I was still just like, is this actually about to happen? Like, oh my God. Luckily, everything was fine. We have our AAA win. Anyways, let's do a quick 360 of the car. Like I said, if you want a plain white car, this is how you do it and still make it look nice. It still has a design to it. The bright blue highlights with the red, accents looks really nice. It fits the AAA logo nicely, and this is how you do a simple white car and make it look good. Even a white and blue car, unlike a certain HP William Byron car for next season. Just a really nice looking car, and it is so good to finally have a AAA car again. Anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have AAA Insurance. Got Pennzoil Ford Mustang number 22. Down the side, you have AAA Insurance. You got Hunt Brothers Pizza, Shell Pennzoil, and Auto Trader back there. Got Ford Performance on the side skirt. On the B post, you have Discount Tire and Snap-on. And on the B post, you have Ford, PPG, Mazak, AAA, and Coca-Cola. That's the logo I'm talking about right there, because that was on all of his cars, and now it's gone for next season. So maybe there's a chance they're still primary, but who knows? At this point, it doesn't look too good. It does have the NASCAR Salutes logo. On the back, you got Join Now, AAA.com, and a AAA logo. Got Ford number 22. Got AAA Insurance on the deck lid and Cap Gemini on the roof. This is number 19. Once again, close to a door number, but no door number. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood. See all the tethers and everything. There you got AAA Insurance, powered by Ford. You got the extra Elite Premier engine detail and hood tethers and everything. Deck lid does open. You got your typical fuel cell and such back there. And the roof flaps, of course, do open. Barely because of the tethers, but they do open. And there's the inner side of the car if you want to see that. You've got the Elite Premier plaque. And you can see this car does have 2 flat tires on either side of the car. That's the most we get anymore, except they don't really seem to shred their tires anymore. We barely get a shredded tire. The one I'm very curious how it's going to look, Shane Van Gisbergen's Roval win. He shredded that tire and blew it out in a really weird way. Like, it was like so shredded that it just had like, it looked ginormous. Like, it had like shreds like around like this whole piece of the car. Like, they could almost like print tire on the car to make it look better. Like, I'm very curious how they're going to do that one. But just have to wait and see on that one. Anyways, let's get down to the damage of this car. It's a white car, so you can see a decent amount of dirt and rubber buildup and such on the white. Nice and dirty. Does have a weird little patch that's like just pretty clean in the front nose there. Not sure how that is. You see the front bumper's a little beat up, and he does have a mark on the right front fender. That was from Bubba Wallace. Earlier in the race, there was a point where Bubba Wallace, I believe, came down on Joey. It was like Joey, Bubba, and like, I want to say Blaney were like 3 wide, and Bubba like turned down a little bit for some reason, and they ended up all getting together and causing a wreck. But Joey got through it, and luckily was still able to win the race, obviously. This does have a light sprinkling of red, white, and blue Texas-shaped confetti, as well as normal confetti. Like, you can see, like, there's some of the Texas-shaped stuff, but then there's also some ones that are just weird random shapes and, like, whatever that is, and kind of odd. It's funny that there's confetti, like, laying right into the little window vent. You can see the right front fender, or the right front tire is also pretty much rubbed off with the lettering. Right rear is, again, just dirty, a little bit scuffed up and such. The bumper has a few marks and stuff on it as well. Looks like it was getting pushed a few times. There's a piece of white confetti sitting on top of the AAA logo, which looks funny. Left rear, marked up a little again. Looks like it was getting side drafted. A little bit of fuel spill and such. And some more just dirt and grime and rubber buildup for the rest of the car. So this is not one you get for the damage side of things. This is one you get for the fact that, again, this is the only way to get the AAA car, this paint scheme for, 3 years straight. This is the only way to get this car. And again, AAA's first win in 20 years, which is huge. So good to see them finally get a win. And like I said, if they really are gone now, that's kind of lame, but whatever. They were decreasing the races every year because it was like Joey's AAA car used to run 3 races. When he first started Penske, it was 3 races for a long time. Then it was down to 2. And then when they closed Auto Club, it was down to 1. Which has been taxed the last couple years, but it was kind of a tradition at this point. Like, his entire career at Penske, every year you could always count usually it was the fall Texas race, and there was 2 Texas races, but at Texas every year you could find the AAA car. There's always kind of something to look forward to, but that'll be the real telltale this year is when we get to Texas to see what car he has. If AAA is gone, can we please give that race to one of the other sponsors? Give it to an extra Auto Trader race, an extra Hunt Brothers Pizza race. Like, please don't just be another just Shell primary race. But, oh. Like I said, this is really cool. I was just like, it was so amazing to watch him just actually win in the AAA car. This was his only win the whole season, which was also kind of odd. It was good just to have Penske to actually be fast at 1.5 miles again, because like Penske for a while there was just like, they were good at super speedways and then like the small, like short flat tracks. Like Penske was very rarely even coming close to winning at 1.5 miles, and then this one they finished 1-2. Or no, sorry. They were going to finish 1-2, but after McDowell wrecked, then Ross Chastain in the Tootsie's car was able to pass Blaney. That made everyone think that Joey was going to win the Fall Vegas race because Ross had that Tootsie's car again, and both Vegas 2022 and now this race, Texas 2025, Ross ran the Tootsie's car both times. The only times Ross has run Tootsie's, both times he finished second to Joey. But that didn't happen in the Vegas race. Didn't really go well for either of them, but oh well. The Vegas race annoyed me too because he didn't have the Pennzoil Platinum car. Like, you know, since like 2015, he's had the Pennzoil special car for all the Vegas races, and for some reason didn't this year. I don't know. Anyways, if you want this card as a brand new release, you can get it right now. Joey's odd with Diecast. Like, he has cars that actually do disappear and then other cars don't. But the fact this is the only way to get this car and it is like a AAA win and unique and everything, I would not be surprised if it gets a little bit rare. But you never know. Remember, for all of your diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com, and if you use the code BWhack, you can get $5 off shipping on any order over $30. So go check it out if you want anything. But I think that's pretty much all there is to say. This has been a review of Joey Logano's AAA Insurance Texas win for 2025. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.